Good morning and happy weekend to all. The gloves have officially come off. The honeymoon is over. Cy Ray goes atomic scorched earth season on the prosecution. It's been a while since we talked cell intel, so let's do a critical update so we're all on the same page and get right into it. First up, let's examine and clean up some new false facts floating around. As you recall, there was an assertion by the state that Brian had made 12 stalking or surveillance trips to 1122 King prior to the homicide. In one of the most pivotal moments in this case, Mr. Bill Thompson admitted in the courtroom that Mr. Koberger was not factually stalking any of the victims, that those 12 trips were not supported by Brian's cell data, and put those rumors to bed. Well, history is repeating itself. Recently, FBI CAS specialist Nicholas Balance detailed an alleged 23 trips by Brian to the area of the crime scene prior to the homicides, but did not include any report or analysis to corroborate that claim. So Cy is pushing back hard and stating in a sworn legal affidavit that this is 100% false and misinformation. Basically, the state is claiming this evidence, but not able to authenticate it. So if you happen to hear or see these stalking rumors resurface in increments of 12 or 23, both are inherently false, according to Cy Ray, and I'll keep you posted as more facts unfold. Next up, in a very interesting twist on the cell intel, as we pivot to trial, let's talk about those critical 7 minutes. As we know, in January, Ann dropped a Hiroshima bomb in the courtroom, that the PC affidavit was false in terms of Brian's initial trajectory upon leaving his Pullman apartment that night. As we know, the state had his car pointed east towards Moscow, but Ann revealed again that FBI Balance selectively omitted an entire 7 minutes of travel time until 2:54 a.m., and that Cy had determined that Brian was factually pointed southwest towards Wawabai Park, and that this additional data was exculpatory. Recently, we just learned that FBI Balance conceded those 7 minutes and turned over the mapping of those handoffs during that additional time to the defense. Why does this even matter? It matters because it's damaging to the state, because it puts a dent in their work product. How will the state posture Brian's route to jurors? Will they now concede he was factually traveling southwest to a rural area, but suddenly got an urge to commit a quadruple homicide in Moscow at a home he had never been to in his life? If you think things might have taken a turn for the worse for the prosecution, just wait for part 2. I have saved the best for last. Cy Ray just came in extra hot. He goes postal, nuclear, atomic, scorched earth season on the prosecution. The fireworks are popping off, and I'm here for all of the chaos and drama.